Remember that feeling of accomplishment, the rush of endorphins, the sheer pride of pushing your limits? I do. It was a crisp Tuesday morning, the sun barely peeking over the horizon, when I decided to chase a personal record. My fastest 5-kilometer run. I laced up my running shoes, a mix of nervous energy and quiet determination coursing through me. The pavement stretched ahead, a tangible representation of the challenge I had set for myself. That day, something shifted within me. It wasn't about outdoing fellow runners or impressing anyone. It was about proving something to myself, about tapping into a wellspring of strength I never knew I possessed. With each stride, I could feel the doubts melting away, replaced by a steely focus on the goal ahead. And when I crossed that finish line, breathless and exhilarated, clocking in a new personal best, the sense of accomplishment was intoxicating. That, my friends, is the magic of chasing and conquering a personal record, or as we fitness enthusiasts fondly call it, a PR. What is it about personal records that make them such powerful motivators? Why do those two little letters, PR, hold the key to unlocking a level of dedication and drive that often eludes us? The answer lies in the beauty of intrinsic motivation. You see, PRs are not about besting others. They're about bettering yourself. Traditional competition, while it has its place, often hinges on external validation. You're striving to be faster, stronger, or better than someone else. This can be motivating for some, but for many, it creates unnecessary pressure and fosters a fear of failure. PRs, on the other hand, shift the focus inward. You become your own competitor, your own source of inspiration, and your own biggest cheerleader. You're not at the mercy of someone else's performance on a given day. You're in the driver's seat, setting your own pace and celebrating your own victories, no matter how small they may seem. This focus on self-improvement fosters a sense of agency and control that is incredibly empowering. Now that you're fired up about the transformative power of PRs, let's get down to the nitty-gritty of setting yourself up for success. Remember, this is about creating a sustainable and enjoyable journey, so ditch the pressure and embrace the process. The first step is choosing an activity you genuinely enjoy. This might seem like a no-brainer, but you'd be surprised how many people dread their workouts simply because they haven't found an activity that sparks their interest. Do you thrive in group setting or prefer to go solo? Are you drawn to high-intensity workouts or calming practices like yoga? Experiment, explore, and find an activity that makes you want to lace up your shoes and get moving. Once you've found your fitness jam, it's time to pick your battles, or rather, your benchmarks. Start by identifying your current baseline for your chosen activity. This could be your fastest mile time, the maximum weight you can lift, or the number of push-ups you can crank out. With your baseline established, it's time to set your first PR target. Start with a goal that is challenging yet attainable, something that will push you but not leave you feeling overwhelmed. Choosing the right PRs to chase is as much an art as it is a science. It's about striking that delicate balance between ambition and achievability, ensuring that your goals inspire you without intimidating you. One effective strategy is to focus on activities where you naturally excel. Are you a strong runner? Perhaps chasing that elusive mile time or signing up for a half marathon could be your calling. Do you possess an inherent upper body strength? Maybe it's time to conquer that pull-up goal or set a new bench press record. Remember, PRs are about playing to your strengths and celebrating your unique abilities. That being said, don't shy away from venturing outside your comfort zone. Sometimes the most rewarding PRs come from tackling activities that challenge us in new and unexpected ways. Who knows? You might surprise yourself by discovering a hidden talent or passion. When setting PR goals, consider the following. Specificity. Instead of aiming for a vague get fitter goal, focus on specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound SMART goals. For instance, instead of run more, aim for run a 5 kilometer in under 30 minutes by the end of the month. Progression. Don't try to go from zero to hero overnight. Gradually increase your training intensity and volume over time to avoid burnout and injury. Enjoyment. This cannot be stressed enough. Section 5, the thrill of the chase. With your goals set and a fire lit under your fitness aspirations, it's time for the most exhilarating part, the chase. This is where preparation meets action, where dedication transforms into tangible progress, and where you discover the true extent of your capabilities. Remember that crisp Tuesday morning when I set out to conquer my 5-kilometer personal record? The air crackled with anticipation as I toed the starting line, my heart pounding a rhythmic beat of excitement and determination. But here's the thing about chasing personal records. It's not just about the physical preparation. It's about mastering the mental game as well. Visualize yourself crossing that finish line, conquering that challenging yoga pose, or lifting that weight with newfound strength. Picture the feeling of accomplishment washing over you, the sense of pride radiating from within. Visualization is a powerful tool that can significantly impact your performance. Don't underestimate the power of positive self-talk. Silence that inner critic and replace negative thoughts with affirmations. Remind yourself of your strength, your resilience, and your unwavering commitment to achieving your goals. Section 6. Celebrating milestones, big and small. In the pursuit of our personal best, it's easy to get caught up in the end goal, fixated on that magical number on the scale or the time flashing on the stopwatch. But here's a secret. The true joy of the PR journey lies in celebrating every milestone, every tiny victory, every step that brings you closer to your ultimate goal. Remember, progress isn't always linear. There will be days when you feel like a superhero, smashing through your limits with ease, and days when putting on your workout clothes feels like a Herculean task. It's during those challenging times that celebrating even the smallest wins becomes crucial. Did you manage to run for 5 more minutes than last week? High five. Did you finally conquer that intimidating yoga pose you've been eyeing for weeks? Treat yourself to a celebratory smoothie. These small victories might seem insignificant in the grand scheme of things, but they are the building blocks of your success. Section 7, teamwork makes the dream work. While the pursuit of a PR is a personal journey, it doesn't have to be a solitary one. In fact, involving family and friends can amplify the fun, motivation, and sense of accomplishment. Think of it as a team effort, a collective pursuit of well-being and personal growth. Imagine this. Saturday morning, the sun streams through the kitchen window as you and your family gather for a pancake breakfast. But instead of the usual leisurely pace, there's a buzz of excitement in the air. Why? Because today you're all embarking on a PR challenge together. It could be a family hike with the goal of reaching a scenic viewpoint faster than your previous attempt. Or maybe it's a friendly competition to see who can do the most push-ups or hold a plank for the longest time. Involving your loved ones in your PR journey fosters a sense of camaraderie and shared purpose. Section 8. The perils of the PR obsession. While the pursuit of personal records can be incredibly motivating, it's essential to approach it with a healthy dose of balance and self-awareness. Like any good thing, too much of it can lead to unintended consequences. Obsessively tracking every workout, every rep, every calorie burned can transform a positive pursuit into a source of stress and anxiety. It can lead to unhealthy comparisons with others, distort your perception of progress, and ultimately suck the joy out of the journey. Remember, fitness is about enhancing your life, not controlling it. Another pitfall to watch out for is the tendency to push yourself too hard, too soon, ignoring your body's signals of fatigue, skipping rest days, and constantly chasing that next PR can lead to burnout, injury, and a decline in performance. Rest and recovery are not signs of weakness. They are essential components of a sustainable fitness routine. Give your body the time it needs to rebuild and recharge. Section 9. Adapting to life's marathon. As we navigate the winding road of life, our bodies change, our priorities shift, and our fitness goals naturally evolve. What worked for us in our 20s might not be feasible or even desirable in our 40s, 50s, or beyond. And that's perfectly okay. The beauty of PRs lies in their adaptability. They're not about clinging to a rigid definition of success, but about continuously challenging ourselves within the context of our current circumstances. As we age, our focus might shift from setting new records to maintaining existing fitness levels, preventing age-related decline, or simply enjoying the activities we love for years to come. Instead of chasing the fastest mile time, we might find joy in completing a scenic hike with loved ones. Instead of aiming for a new deadlift PR, we might prioritize functional strength training to maintain mobility and independence. Remember, fitness is a lifelong journey, and the goal is to keep moving, keep exploring, and keep finding joy in the pursuit of a healthier, happier you. No matter your age or stage in life,